Your success in life or in business is a marathon. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. It's so important that you understand this principle because in the day-to-day of going back and forth and doing the mundane tasks that you feel like aren't getting you anywhere, you're actually taking a lot of steps that are moving you forward towards your goal. Well, hello everyone, it's your favorite man of God, Robert Harold. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. Today I'm gonna be talking about when it feels like you're not making any progress. And I know this feeling like the back of my hand. Trust me when I say I understand the concept of feeling like you're going nowhere, almost like you're running in circles and you're not really getting anything done. In reality, you're probably getting things done and you don't even realize it, but I've had so many situations where it feels like you just keep hitting a brick wall and like no matter how hard you try to move past what is in front of you, it just can't seem to shake. Like nothing seems to happen and you're wondering like, God, when is this going to happen for me? Like when am I gonna have my breakthrough, right? Trust me when I say I feel you. Like I truly feel you. I have counted days in my business where I just continue to make phone calls and I continue to call and try to get clients and like nothing seems to happen. But what's really happening is every day we're taking another step and another step and another step. And it's so easy to look at where you are right now and not realize how many baby steps you've actually taken that are behind you. And I've done this myself. Like I am very well established in my real estate career. I've got lots of flip properties going. I've got lots of rentals going. Like things are happening, but the day-to-day can sometimes feel like, dude, why is nothing happening? We feel like we're supposed to be further along than we actually are. It's so easy to confuse the results you're getting with the progress you're making. I'll say that one more time. It is so easy to confuse the results that you're getting with the progress that you're making. Results oftentimes are on the surface level and it's what everyone else sees, right? It's what everyone else sees in their day-to-day. This might be materialistic things, right? A materialistic thing could even be like a new client coming in. It could be some sort of big breakthrough in your business. It could be like a big contract that comes in. Maybe you buy a new car, you buy a new house. Like those are like the tangible things that we see. But oftentimes there's so much more happening behind the scenes, physically and spiritually, that most people don't see. Like most people don't see the day-to-day grind of like making phone calls and like making connections and writing contracts and building systems and building processes. If you're a business owner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There are many times when you are spending hours and hours and hours on things that no one else will see or even care about, right? And it really sucks to like be a business owner sometimes because you oftentimes fall into the trap of like the microwave generation and how you want things right now and you want things immediately and you want to see results immediately. But you have to realize that that is the old way of thinking. The old way of thinking is you do one task, you get result. You do one task, you get result. Really, success comes from the accumulation of many tasks to achieve one result. And when you start to understand that, you realize that the mundane tasks that you do day to day are really not that bad. Like for me, for example, I'm currently working on search engine optimization for my company. I'm currently working on website development as well as automations. So when people contact me, there's like automations happening in the background so I don't have to be working hard to like scramble for leads. As I'm working and like setting these things up, it takes a lot of time to do, but also I've completed a lot of those tasks as well and it's taken a lot of time, but I haven't really seen like the physical results from what I've done. Like I have something tangible to look at, but nothing of like monetary value. The same thing goes if you're in sales. If you're making lots of calls and you're getting lots of rejection or you're getting lots of bad numbers or people just aren't answering, You oftentimes see the results in front of you and are like, oh, this is the actual result, but that's not really the result. That is just the baby step that you're taking to get to where you have to go. Something I want to remind you too is that this is not a sprint. Your success in life or in business is a marathon. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. It's so important that you understand this principle because in the day-to-day of going back and forth and doing the mundane tasks that you feel like aren't getting you anywhere, you're actually taking a lot of steps that are moving you forward towards your goal. And it's very easy to get caught up in the day-to-day like, oh, dang, I didn't make any sales today. Dang, I didn't make any money today. Dang, I couldn't buy that car today. But you're not realizing like what's behind you. You got to realize where you started and where you're at now, even if it just comes from like a mindset perspective. Think about the mindset perspective that you used to have years ago. I bet dollars to donuts that you are not the same person that you used to be years ago, right? I know I'm not. And just by you even watching this video right now proves that you're not the same person you were a few years ago. You probably weren't even watching videos like this. So this is evidence, and it's a baby step that you're moving closer to where you want to be and where you're supposed to be. I'm reminded of a verse in Proverbs 16:9. It says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." How true that is. You know, oftentimes when we go through life, we come up with this list of things that we want to accomplish, right? We have our goals, we have our dreams. We should desire certain things and we should have goals, but you got to realize God is the one that orchestrates how all that happens. You know, it's not you that just presses a button and then boom, something comes out. God has to take you on this journey to become the person to be able to steward the things that you desire. Something else you got to consider is that if you're doing everything you possibly can and you still feel like you're not getting anywhere, there's two things. Number one, you're focusing too much on the outcome and you're not focusing enough on who you're becoming. The whole journey of life is about who you're becoming, not what you get. We have got to get away from the I gotta have more and I gotta do this and do that. It's not about that. It's about your character. Remember that God cares so much more about your heart than he does what's in your pocket. It's so important to just soak up what you're experiencing right now and stop focusing on the outcome. Focus on how can I be a better me right now? How can I be a better man or woman of God? Stop focusing on what you don't have or what you want. That is the wrong way to think about it. And the second thing is, if you really are trying all that you can, and you're doing all that you can, remember what it says in Zechariah. It says, "Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit." Everything under the sun is done by his spirit. If he has you in a specific place, embrace it. Embrace what God is calling you to. Embrace the season that he has you in. He's trying to use you. Allow him to work in your life. Stop worrying about the mundane task of like, oh, this is not working. I'm not getting anywhere. Stop worrying about that. That is not the right thing to be focusing on. Focus on what the Spirit of the Lord has for you. You might think that it's out of your own might or your own phone calls that you make, or it's out of your own connections or your own relationships that you make. But you got to realize it is done by the Spirit. And whatever the Spirit allows is what happens in your life. So if it's happening to you, God specifically has orchestrated that. Realize that everything is done by the Spirit. If you're in a specific season where you feel like there's a hamster wheel and you can't make any progress or you can't get things done, it's because God is trying to grow you. He has you in this specific season for a reason. There is a reason for the season, okay? So yes, continue to work. Yes, do what God is calling you to, but realize this is not done out of your own efforts. It is strictly by the Spirit that things happen in your life. It's not by out of your own might, out of your own frustration, out of trying to muscle through it or manhandle it. It is done by the Spirit of the Lord. So as I wrap up this video, I just want to encourage you, even though it feels like you're running in circles and you're not making any progress, I dare you to look behind you even a year. Scroll through your phone right now. Go look at the photos of who you used to be and who you are now. Go look 2 or 3 years ago who you used to be and who you are right now. I guarantee you, number one, you're not the same person. And number two, you've made so much progress that you can't even fathom being that old person that you used to be. I know I can't. If I looked at my photo album, which I really don't want to do, I can guarantee you I am not the person that I used to be. Thank God. Because that person was an imbecile. Quite frankly, that guy was not worthy of receiving God's blessings. He was not worthy of stewarding the promises that God has for me. He was not worthy and he was not ready. And I promise that you were not either. God is working in your life for a specific purpose. Everything that you do, every step you take that is ordered by the Lord is designed to grow you. It's designed to mature you in your faith. It's designed to help you steward what God is calling you to. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Peace.